All right, everybody, welcome to Exercise of the Week. I'm Dr. Fred Roberto of Maximize Living, and today's exercise is a staple of our program. It is the beloved squat thrust, or much hated squat thrust, depending on who you are. Now, the squat thrust is a beautiful exercise because it is a fully functional multi-joint exercise where you're working the whole entire body and you're eliciting that metabolic effect all in one glorious movement. But again, technique is key. Compromise your technique, you compromise results. We're technique people. We're going to be investing a small time a day in our exercise. Let's get the best results out of it. So the squat thrust is exactly like it sounds. There's a squat piece and then a thrust piece, and you put it together and you've got this movement. So the first, we start with our squat. I'll face aside so we can demonstrate good technique. Anytime you hear the word squat, you think of the arch in your back. So I'll stick my butt out. My chest goes out and I arch my back right here. Head goes up, maintaining the curve in my neck and my back, and I'll simply come straight down to the ground in a squat position. My feet are a little wider than shoulders width apart, and I'm coming straight down. Notice I am not bending over at the waist. That's not a squat thrust. So we're going to come straight down. I put my hands on the ground, and now the thrust piece, I'm going to kick my feet straight out into this perfect plank position. Notice my butt's not sagging. It's not sticking up in the air either. I'm in a nice straight position, head to neutral position, not down, and not looking up either. Neutral position right here. Once I get into this position, I am going to thrust back in, and I'm going to keep my feet under my hips, back into that classic squat, and then I'm going to explode up. Here's a mistake right here, coming back from the thrust. A lot of people will come down, they'll kick their feet out, and then they'll put their feet right in here, and then they'll bend like so at the waist, and they'll drive back and then come up here. That's all the wrong technique. That's how you get hurt and you damage your low back. We're technique people, so we go down, feet go out, they come back up, and I explode up as high as I can. That's a squat thrust. Here, 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 feet are coming in, here, here, here. 3 points, you go right back to the point that you started. Just like that. Now, a lot of people say, well, I've got a bad knee, I've got a bad back, I'm just out of shape, overweight, whatever it may be. There are alternatives for everything. So here we may use a bench. So I'll grab my bench, I squat down. That's the first piece. It's not lean over thrust, it's squat, hands down, thrust. Back and up. Here, here, and up. So obviously the higher the bench or the table, the easier it is. And you start working your way down. As you become more fit, as the joints become more limber, then you can go ahead and start going lower to the ground. Another option here, you step. That's fine, and jump. Or step, toe raise. Step, toe raise. Move fast, toe raise. You'll still feel it, you get that heart rate up, especially if you're out of shape. That's a great thing to do, and you just build up from there. That is your squat thrust. It is a glorious, glorious movement. You want to be fit, incorporating squat thrusts into your program will get you there 10 times faster. Metabolic, fully functioning, whole body type action. You're working the core, the upper body, the legs, the heart, the lungs, the mind. It's all happening right there. All right, that's Exercise of the Week. I'm Dr. Fred Roberto. Max out.